Yeah, so you're kind of like the same height. So Bella's just mimicking your movements, right? Step for step. And as soon as you say that, Bella says the exact same thing. But it's with enough of a delay that it sounds really fucking weird. It's not quite, but it's not quite enough period where there's a pause. It's like, as you say it, I'm also saying what you're saying. I can't remember what you said though, so I'm not going to try and replicate it.
Can I send my Raven out just to fly over the tracks that are heading away? I can see what it sees to within 100 feet of me, so... Perception.
Yeah.
Plus 3 is my Raven.
What did you get?
11.
11. So, you, out of the eyes of your raven, you see some remains that look like it looks like an orc. A fully fledged orc that was cut down roughly about 50 yards north from your current point wherever you guys are at this moment along the trail. The orc's clearly dead and has been dead for a number of days because the blood's when fluid is starting to drain from its body, so it's looking quite pale and rigor has started to set in quite heavy. It looks like that there was a scuffle around where the orc was, but nothing else worth of note.
So the tracks that lead there are about a day old, but they've been dead for longer than a day.
Yes.
Do you mention the orcs? Well, the dead orc up the trail.
Yeah, I'll kind of relay what my raven saw. I'm not going to say all because I want to rationalise.
Oh, there's an orc over there. He's a bit dead.
Here, there, don't go over that way.
Amazing.
Can I change my accent to West Country? Because it's really fun.
Why did you think I'm going to be doing it for Nook? It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is Genevieve next section just suddenly going to be like, I don't know what's wrong with me?
must be the effects of the Underdark.
What's this all this talk about a phaser race, eh?
Okay. Okay,
So as soon as you mention word of orcs, Bella pipes up and says, "Oh, I do bloody hate fucking orcs!"
Oh my god.
Please, can you play this character forever?
They
I'm going to
stink.
kill Nook next.
I don't think we're finishing this adventure today.
do you know if we actually get to the settlement, it will be a fucking miracle at this rate. And I don't even care.
I've got tears in my eyes. This is amazing.
Did my raven like see anything of any value of the cultures, what they've been picked over on?
No, I just want to hear Belle talk more. Like, I'm just like, really? Really? Could you... What? They stink?
Oi! I mean, yes. Sorry.
The orc corpse it looks like it has been looted to a certain for lack of a better term. It doesn't seem to be carrying any sort of pouches, and it doesn't seem to be armed at all. in any way. It's definitely not wearing any armor. It's basically wearing some foot wraps, some leather straps, and a very crudely made loincloth.
Okay, I'll kind of relate to the group that this doesn't seem to be anything of value there. We should continue on our way. Unless you want to go down there and look at that orc corpse fella.
Do they smell more when they're dead, or do they stink more when they're alive? I'm asking for just curiosity, really.
You can't see her eyes. You get the idea that she doesn't like you very much.
Serenity probably doesn't care, and it's just like, well,
The person I would
you
like
seem to be the
recommend we
expert.
move on to.
She
To the
just
supplement,
starts
please?
making random bird noises.
Leave the little bird alone. Let's move on.
You hear wind passing by you, but you don't actually feel any wind. You hear like a seagull.
When I went in the sea.
Oh dear.
Coming up the starboard bow!
oh my god!
Oh, King no.
I'm equal parts regretting and also feeling very proud of myself for allowing Nathan to play Kenku. If anybody else wants to play a Kenku, they can choose a different race.
Only available to Nathan.
It's only Nathan that gets to play Kenku from now until eternity.
I am completely happy about that.
Okay.
Pirin's going to head off to look at the corpse just to see if there's anything interesting.
Okay, so
Follow me if you want.
I will follow.
I shall also follow.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna probably just be like, look at some dead bodies. They're dead. We're not gonna do anything. We're gonna be just dead.
They
Oh
might
man, if
be
I would have taken
zombies.
ceremony, I could have been like laid him to rest and stuff.
You could have married it.
Whoa.
I could have married someone to the corpse.
Dearly beloved.
We are gathered here
You just
today.
hear, you just
does,
hear some low hymns being sung in the background. And then you hear bong ba bong bong ba bong church bells.
does not Ellie follow as well?
Yes, but cautiously.
So
Oh no, not Scotland.
Just like the halflings just there like
so not Ellie taking up the rear of the party, adventuring towards this already dead orc. You,
Kill it for more.
check it for traps.
you
What
know
if it's an undead orc?
you notice that the orc is definitely dead. It does take you a few moments to get there. It's only about 50 or 60 feet away from you. You notice that it looks to have 2-3 really deep and open wounds through the chest and one through the neck that is clearly made by a blade of some description, possibly a sword. It's not jagged in any sort of way, and it's too big to be a dagger, and it looks very messy, like sort of somebody's stabbed this thing within a fit of rage. It's not done with precision of any kind, but it is definitely dead. It fucking reeks as you get close to the corpse. It does stink, and you notice that maybe on the point of death, the orc inadvertently shat himself.
This is why I was cautious.
Yeah, Bella turns to Serenity and says, "See? Whiffy!"
In character, Serenity just loses it, and she just can't stop.
You're gonna fucking regret this shit, boy.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. Nathan, this is your BTEC in drama well used.
It is.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what are you doing? What are you doing?
Can we go to the settlement now?
Yeah. Go to a quick investigation check, see if there's out around. What might be useful. Perception, depends which one you want.
Roll me perception.
So that doesn't seem right. Apparently I have +7 in perception, so I'm going to take that 21.
Okay. So you hear off in the distance some mutterings in what languages do you speak, Pirin?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Dwarven.
Yeah, you hear something in the region of like rah, 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 rah. It doesn't mean fucking anything to you really.
Do I know which direction it's coming from?
It looks like it's coming back from the forest to the west of where, basically not where you come from, but that forest region. Obviously, it's a big area, so you think that it's coming from the west.
I'd like to shout over there. Here! Who's in that there forest over there?
Do you really think that is a good idea?
Right now.
It is a fantastic idea.
And I'll send my bird over in that direction so she can see anything.
Okay. Then how far do you want to walk away from the party?
Within sight of the...
Okay, so you probably walk about 50 feet away, and you could just...
Can I follow in tow?
You certainly can. You notice...
Every single movement match, by the way.
You notice just along the tree line, you can just make out 4 humanoid figures, and they look like they're travelling south, and they've got one of them looks like to have like a big sack thrown over the shoulder, and because you've got a little bit of experience of adventuring underneath your belt, you can hazard a guess that these 4 humanoid figures, due to their bulky size, are probably orcs.
I would like to cast Agonizing Blast at the closest one, then please, if he's within range.
Oh no.
You...
Smashing.
And this is how we die.
I mean, can we not start with a "Hey, how you doing? I think we found your friend."
You certainly can. Would you roll Agonizing Blast, please?
Yes. 120 feet, so it's a... Yes!
Oh my god.
The giant 20 of natural 20s provides once more.
You hear Bella just go.
26.
Would you like to roll damage?
Yep. So I should do that in West Contraction. Hadouken!
Sure you can. What else is there? Any of the
for
others.
8.
What was that?
8.
8 points of damage.
I'm going to assume that we like see this.
Yes,
I'm right over.
yes, you do, and everybody can roll.
How far away are they, Ryan?
They're roughly
go
about
on.
they're about 50 feet, and all of you can roll initiative.
Oh, fucking hell.
Promise I'll roll the
Within
Oh, that's
what,
fucking
Ryan?
awful.
They're within 50 feet of Pirin, and Pirin is 50 feet from you guys. Well, Pirin and Bella.
Bella.
So you two are together. The rest of you are 50 feet on the other side. So they're technically 100 feet from the rest of you.
Woo! Do we have ranged weapons?
So what did...
Roll
What?
the 7.
17.
One minute. Trying to do everybody...
Do we all need to roll initiative?
Oh, you certainly do.
Ah,
Oh no.
I have a +0 to initiative.
yeah, same.
I have a -1.
I got +3.
I got 5.
And he's the vegetable.
What do I need to do?
So you roll a d20.
Roll a d20. Oh, go on, sorry, Nuz.
I'm the helper.
You are, I forgot.
I'm the designated driver.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so you roll a d20 and then you add your initiative modifier on that, which is just your dexterity modifier. It should be on your sheet.
I got 19 and my dexterity is +2.
Cool. So 21.
That's a solid initiative.
That's a pretty good initiative.
So what did Serenity get?
I got 16.
At least some people are rolling high.
What did Dwant, the pleasure gnome, get?
19.
Oh.
Dwant. Okie dokies. So that would be a surprise round, a surprise attack as well. You know, wow, there's a fucking huge bee in the room with me. Anyway, that's weird.
Roll for initiative.
Pretty much. Get away! So you notice that the one that Pirin hits with an eldritch blast, it does make the orcs stumble a bit, and they all immediately turn to see you guys there, because they were completely oblivious by the looks of it to you guys standing there, and you can see that they're within a few steps that they, you know, unsheath their axes and start charging towards you with weapons in hand. 3 of them do this, but one of the one at the back carrying the large sack is running towards you, but he doesn't drop the sack and get his great axe out. He starts running towards you with the bag. So in initiative order, Ellie, you are first.
Woo! Go, Ellie!
What do I do? Do I attack?
Right. Okay. So between
Wait at the minute. So
yeah. So between you and the orcs, you are roughly about you're about 90 feet away. You can travel 25. You can move 25 feet, I believe.
Do I have to? Because they're a lot bigger than me.
You don't have to. They are definitely a lot bigger. You don't have to, but you can stay where you are. You can hold your action, or you can cast a ranged spell if you want.
Okay, I would like to cast a ranged spell.
Okay.
I'm looking for my spells. I can't find my spells.
Should be.
I found my spells. I found my spells.
Page, yeah.
So how do I know which of these are ranged?
So, go on, Noz, if you want to take over.
Should say in the description, it'll have a number and then feet. So like 30 feet, something like that.
Oh, hang on. I saw one, but it was just no presence of magic. So can I use any of these?
You have, you can prepare 5 spells a day. So you need to choose 5 spells that you want. So because you haven't chosen, I will say you have a light crossbow. So I'll let you do a ranged attack against one of them. And then before your next turn, choose the 5 spells that you want for today. And essentially, the 5 spells that you choose, you're probably just going to use them for this one shot.
Okay.
The one with the stars, you've already got those always, so you can select an additional 5.
Yep, I remember you saying that.
Yep.
So use my crossbow now, though. Yes.
Yep. So you're on your first page.
Yep.
Your light crossbow. You have a +4 to hit, so you want to roll a d20, and
Yep.
roll and add 4 to it.
I got 8. That's 12.
12. You've already got a round notched into your crossbow. Slightly intimidated from the size of the orcs because you are so small. You fire your crossbow and the bolt just falls short and you just miss the orcs, unfortunately. You can spend your bonus action reloading your crossbow if you want at this point.
What's my bonus action?
So you get 2 actions per turn. You have an action, a enormous action, and a bonus action. Certain things you can do with both. But because you've already shot your bolt from your crossbow, you need to spend one of those actions basically putting another bolt in and pulling it, reprising the tension back on your crossbow. Unless you just wanted to leave it with no ammunition, but then obviously the next turn you would have to do it if you wanted to use it again.
Yeah, I think I will reload it just in case.
Yeah, so you use your bonus action, you pull a bolt out of a container that you have that you carry your ammunition with, and you load it again. And that is your turn.
Okay.
Yep. So next is Dwant.
Woo! The pleasure gnome shall. How far away are they?
They are roughly about 90 feet away from you at the moment.
90 feet. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking some things. I've seen the character sheet, but it's like very wrong. So I'm just checking. Okay. I will run 30 feet towards them.
Okay. They are now 60 feet away from you.
Shit, I've lost my spells. Use Crown of Disgust.
Ooh.
Okay.
When I can find it again.
The Mystic class, but it's so much stuff.
Yeah, like a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 side points. Because that's all I can use at once. When it loads up the thing. Okay, which does Wall of Repulsion. I create an invisible, insubstantial wall of energy within 60 feet of you that is up to 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall lasts until your concentration ends. Any creature attempting to move through it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't move through the wall until the start of its next turn. On a successful save, the creature can pass through it. The creature must make this save whenever it attempts to pass through the wall.
What is your
So
DC?
I'd like to do... it is 12.
12. Okay. So you bring this wall up. Everybody can see like a however you want your spell to look, Leigh.
It's just covered in gnome porn.
Oh my god!
There is a semi-transparent like wall appear in front of you guys. It looks like a what we would probably think of like a concave sort of like memorial to gnome porn for some description. That's immediately in front of the orcs. So yes, so that appears.
Can I just say to all my teammates, don't go near it.
Don't go near the gnome porn.
Heads up.
It's covered in stuff.
Is that the end of your turn, Dwant?
Naughty stuff.
The pleasure no ends, is just...
So, one of the orcs doesn't adhere to your warning to the rest of the party and proceeds to... Is it the start of the turn or the end of the turn for the DC, Leigh? Or is it just when I move through it?
When you move through it.
Yeah, okay. That is a 14.
That creature can pass through.
So that orc, for a moment, appears to be disgusted by the gnome porn. Orcs are confused by any sort of porn, really. He just charges through the memorial, and the one that got through goes to attack Pirin. He takes a swipe, and Ryan loses his d20 on the floor.
I'd like to cast, because I can cast it when I want, whenever I want, Mage Armor on myself. So, give me some more AC there.
Yes, that is an 18 to hit.
Still hits.
Oh.
And you take 9 points of slashing damage from the Great Axe.
There's that.
And that's the end of the orc's turn. And next is Pirin.
Okay, I would like to summon my blade, so a rapier appears in my hand. And that's all my action, sadly. But my bonus action is to cast Hex on the orc that just attacked, that just hit me.
Okay.
Which gives an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on my attacks and disadvantage on, let's say, strength.
On strength checks, yeah, or saving throws?
Strength ability checks.
Strength ability checks. Okie dokie. And next is Serenity.
Yay. I'm going to take out my crossbow and shoot the one that wasn't affected by gnome porn, because I feel like there's something deeply wrong with this one. It doesn't deserve to be on this planet anymore.
Okay.
Where's my modifiers? Ta-da. That is a 18.
That is a hit. That's a definite hit.
Ha! Take that in the face.
That's what the wall was for.
And that's a 7 damage.
Okay. It does.
And then I'll reload and sorry.
It does appear to be. It does flinch. You do cause it a certain amount of pain, but it still appears to be angry and focused on Pirin at the moment.
I tried to help.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'll reload and end my turn.
Okay. So another orc tries to pass through the wall of porn, and that, and surprisingly, he stops dead at the wall.